Morning everybody, how do? I hope you're all good. My name's Dave K and you are watching the Yorkshire Bike Mechanics YouTube channel on this wonderful Saturday morning. Really nice. I love Saturdays. Generally finish work about dinner time, so today is a good day. Today we've got this Trek railing, another rail. The customer has asked us to fit some new Hope e-bike crank arms on this particular bike. Obviously it's a Bosch 4-gen motor, so we've bought these lovely Hope standard offset cranks, 165mm for this particular bike. You can get these in lots of different colours to suit your bike, suit the colour of your bike, and they're a super e-bike crank to put on your bike, a good addition and a decent upgrade, to be honest. And if torqued up to the right torque at 50 Newton meters, they shouldn't fall off your bike. So I know a few people have said that the existing ones have fallen off, but these shouldn't. Okay, so let's crack on. On this particular rail, when it was new, it came with some SRAM crank arms on it, so we're going to change these for Hope. So the first thing that we need to do is take us 8mm Allen key. Okay, so we'll grab that. And hopefully they shouldn't be too tight, but if they are, you just have to undo that that end bolt there. A fairly simple upgrade, this one. Shouldn't take you too long. So undo that, and then you'll need a crank extractor. This one is a Park Tool one. It's got two ends, one for square tapered and one for Shimano or SRAM, whichever is fitted to your bike. Okay, so that screws into the crank arm as far as it'll go, and it's important that you actually get that as far in that thread as it'll go. Okay, and then we turn that, and then we can take us pedal spanner. If you've not got a pedal spanner, it's a 15mm spanner that you need on there. And we just turn that clockwise, and this crank arm should come straight off. Okay, that's come straight off there. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Not many tools needed. We'll obviously need to take this pedal off with a 6mm Allen key to put on as new ones. Okay, so let's get us new crank arms out. Okay, so we've got his new crank arm out of his box. Now this is the right hand one, and we know it's the right hand because it's actually marked 07 on that end, if you can see that. Okay, the other one's marked 08, which is left. The 07's the right hand side. So we'll just take a little bit of cloth and just clean that spline there. Get the stuff off it, get the muck off it. Okay, and then we'll just bob a bit of grease on it. Put plenty of grease on there. That's it. And on the actual thread inside as well. Okay, so we take his 8mm Allen key, and we just locate a spline where it slots in there, and then we can start to tighten that up there. And we keep going right until we can't tighten it anymore with his hand. That's it. We need his 8mm Allen key on his torque wrench. And we need to set his torque wrench to 50 Newton meters. So let's find that. There's quite a lot of torque on 50 Newton meters. It's quite high. But obviously with it being pedals, then certainly you'd expect that to be quite high. So we'll set that to 50. Okay. We'll just hold that with his right hand, and we'll just keep going till we get that click. 50 newton meters. Done. Okay, that's in proper tight, that's proper solid, so that's not going anywhere. Okay, and the pedal, you might need to check whether you need a washer on the pedal. On these particular volts you don't, so we'll put a little bit of grease on the end on that thread. Do you know, these guns sometimes are a pain in the bum. You'd think they'd kind of start to pull grease through on their own, but a lot of times they don't. There we are. Okay, so the grease will stop it seizing on. Okay, now this particular torque wrench, it's a Halford's one, and you know, I've had it for ages and it's really, really good. But the thing I like about it is it's reversible, so you can actually turn it the other way around it, so it'll actually torque both ways. Really, really clever stuff. So and it's accurate as well. So what we need to do is set this so we can actually torque it up, and I'll set it to 50 newton meters, which is the same as what we did on the cranks. Okay, so we need to just torque that up till it again clicks. That's it. So that's it. All we need to do is just reverse the process on the other side. Make sure that you've got it torqued up to 50 newton meters. Job's a good one. Nice then. On that note, toodle pip.